It is the last day of Cymbeline today on Shakesyear. Today we get to hear from Caius Lucius, which is a little bit of a strange monologue to end on for this play. It's just that the other last bits of dialogue aren't quite long enough for this project. And in some versions, they have Caius Lucius just saying the first part of this and then Philharmonius saying the rest of it. But actually in the folio, it looks like it's supposed to be Lucius. So today we're just going to say that it's Caius Lucius, but if in your production it's been Philharmonius, whatever. It's just somebody reading a letter. So we've gotten to the end of everything. Posthumus decides last minute he's going to forgive Giacomo for being a dick because I guess everybody's fine now and whatever. And then Posthumus is like, oh, and by the way, I had this crazy dream that Jupiter came down and left me this book. What could this book possibly mean? So Lucius says, read and declare the meaning. When as a lion's whelp shall to himself unknown without seeking find, and be embraced by a piece of tender air, and when from a stately cedar shall be loped branches, which, being dead many years, shall after revive, be jointed to the old stock, and freshly grow, then shall Posthumus and his mistress, Britain, be fortunate, and flourish in peace and plenty. Thou, Leonatus, art the lion's whelp. The fit and apt construction of thy name being Leonatus doth import so much. The piece of tender air, thy virtuous daughter, which we call mollis air, and mollis air we term it mulier, which mulier divine, is this most constant wife, who even now, answering the letter of the oracle, unknown to you unsought, were clipped about with this most tender air. Oh, thanks, Vincent. And then somebody interrupts, and then whoever was reading this letter, reading the Jupiter's book goes on to say that the two branches were actually Avarius and Guiderius, who have now been reunited with their father. And then Cymbeline is like, you know what, I'm feeling so good that sure, we'll pay that tax to Rome that Rome wants us to pay, so we don't even have to be at war anymore. And isn't that awesome? And everybody's like, yeah, that's awesome. And they're like, okay, let's go be awesome. And the play ends. Ta-da! And then tomorrow, we get to start in on Hamlet. Oh, I'm excited. I'll see you then. Mwah.